Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Hope everyone is doing well and as excited as I am to introduce a special guest that I am very thankful is joining us. And you might have seen him before in another video, although we didn't really get to see him so much. So allow me, without any further ado, to introduce our special guest, Mr. George, who's going to be working with us today on a very awesome piano activity. George, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your
Thank you
time.
for having me.
My pleasure, man. Thank you. All right, so George is going to be doing an awesome activity with us using a piano. So we can play along at home. If you don't have a piano or a keyboard, then what you can do is make a piano. There's actually a lot of different do-it-yourself kind of pianos you can make. I just made one using a piece of paper. So all you do is fold the piece of paper in half. And then here we would just fold it once, twice, and 3 times. So it looks like this. And then when you open it up, you can actually just use a black marker or Sharpie just to bold our lines going down, just like this. And then we would be making these sharp notes, basically. So
Black
so
keys.
our black keys, right? So our white keys, you will end up having 8 of them with those folds, right? And per George's instruction, and you could do this at home so you can follow along as well. We have our C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, right? And then we have just our 2 black keys here in this set and our 3 black keys here, right? So George, so this is called an octave, and
Correct.
on the
8 notes.
piano, so it's 8 notes an octave, and on the piano, how many of these octaves are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, it looks like. 88
So
keys
there's
total.
So there's 7 of them on the piano. And so for our activity today, we only need 1 octave. So all you need is just 1 piece of paper set up like this, or any do-it-yourself kind of octave. And George will be guiding us through a video. So through an activity in this video. So George, I know that you have a pretty interesting story about how you got into piano and just how you been playing it. So, well, first of all, let me ask you, how long have you been playing piano?
I've been playing since early high school. I started playing piano then. I didn't have any lessons or anything. I didn't have really an opportunity to. So there was a piano in my house, and I just started playing it, and I kind of found a song I liked. So I just played that one and, tried to figure it out until it came out to be something pretty.
Yeah, so George is self-taught pianist, which is really awesome. And that's cool. So from early high school, so what is that? Over 10 years now, or about 10
Jeez,
years?
time
I don't
flies.
know. I don't know how old you are. So about 10 years?
I'm 25.
So about 10 years then, right?
Yeah, I guess so. It'd be like 15. Wow.
So very, very cool. Okay, so George has been playing piano for 15 years, self-taught. Um, all right, George. So I'm doing all the talking, man. Why don't you tell us, what are we going to be doing today? What can we do with just 1 octave? Are we able to make songs and music out of 1 octave?
You can play plenty of songs in 1 octave, but I definitely want to start out
Octave.
pretty easy. I want to do Mary Had a Little Lamb, Jingle Bells, and I also want to teach everyone how to do C scale. It's kind of the foundation for a lot of pieces.
Yeah. So, well, in general, anything you want to tell us about piano, and anybody at home, this is a great opportunity to just explore piano, and we'll get a chance to hear some beautiful piano music as well. So, really, I mean, I could turn it over to you. You really, whatever you want to do with our activity is totally up to you. So go ahead, take over control, man. What are we going to
Sure
do?
thing. Let's just start with the fingers. On piano, you will use all of your fingers of every hand. So today we're only going to be working with the right hand, though. So your thumb is finger number 1. pointer number 2, middle 3, ring 4, pinky 5. Okay? So remember this. This is actually going to be extremely important to the rest of today. Okay? So turning it over to the piano. So Daniel, if you wouldn't mind, let's zoom in on your piano so we can see the letters on the notes. All right, so we've got C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So as you can see, it repeats. 8 notes are always going to be the same. So from C to C to C to C. And a trick to remember the note names, the one in the middle of the 2 black keys is always D, no matter where you are on the piano. This is a D. So is this. So for the first activity, I want you to put finger number 1, which is your thumb, on the C. And so Daniel, you're going to have to turn your piano backwards for this to make sense. All right? So 2 on the D, and so on. All right? Now, we're going to do this by number, not by note. This way it's easier to follow along. So let's start with Mary Had a Little Lamb. So 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1. So very simple stuff you can see. So this will just show you how to use your fingers and how to kind of keep track. Because soon we're going to be doing scales, and that's going to require for you to know the count of your finger. So let's do one more practice round of that. Daniel, take it away.
And I was just going to ask, so with a lot of these, well, with a lot of the music, is it mostly one hand doing a lot of the work and the other hand has like a different role, or are they both working on the same thing?
Well, it really depends on what style of piano you're playing and what kind of composer. Because, I mean, if you're playing something like Bach, if you've heard of that composer, his hands actually switch between supporting each other and playing the main melody.
Okay.
So in a song like for Elise, for example, you've got, that's the melody, right? And for the harmony, you'd be doing something like this.
Okay.
My mistake.
Right. Okay.
So oftentimes your hands will have one that has a supporting role and one that has a melodic role, where other songs you will have it where both songs are doing, or both hands are doing a melody. And it really just changes based on the time period and what you're trying to play.
Gotcha. So so for these songs that we're learning today, Mary Had a Little Lamb and Jingle Bells, we can do just with one hand how you're teaching us basically.
Exactly. And for those who have a piano, the supporting notes are, so basically put your fingers in the same place on the following octave if you have a real piano, and just play that. And then you put these two together. And just repeat.
Okay.
And same chords, by the way, for Jingle Bells. It's not very hard at all. And it'll
Okay.
be very easy to learn.
Beautiful. So it's a nice way to practice, moving our fingers, planning our movements, coordinating our fingers, remembering our memory of how to do the song, and especially since it's kind of repeating and it's not too many, I think that's awesome. It's a nice way to get into piano if somebody was interested to further get into it.
Exactly. But walking before you can run, only use one hand for the time being. Another
Right.
thing I do want to point out, when you're playing piano, don't keep your fingers flat. If you keep your fingers flat, you have a big chance of messing up pressing multiple notes, and you won't play as gently. I mean, you're going to play a lot more rough. So what you want to do is curve your fingers like you're holding an apple. So it'll look like this. All right, so now let's move on to Jingle Bells. What do you say?
Yeah. Did you were saying to do Mary Had a Little Lamb again, or you feel pretty good with it?
That's up to you. You think you can do it? And by the way, just remember the numbers: 32123332223553212333222321. That's all.
Okay. Hold
Write
on
it
a sec.
down. You could
Got
put
it.
it on a caption under the video or something. Just
Okay.
have the numbers written out.
So I'll put it into the comment section. That's a great idea. After we finish, if you'll just tell me again, because I think I have it memorized, but just in case I missed any of the numbers, tell me one more time. I'll write it down and I'll put it into the comments for both songs. That's a great idea.
Perfect. All right. Then let's do it.
So
I will say the numbers along as I play.
this is for Jingle Bells now?
Nope, we're gonna do Mary Had a Little Lamb one last time.
Okay. Okay.
All right, ready?
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1. And you got it. You played it perfectly.
Thank you. Thank you. That was good. I did mess up on the one key, but I don't know if you heard it. Bing. I accidentally did the three
Okay.
instead of the
I
5.
think your speakers are turned down low enough that it's a little hard for me to hear some of the things that you're playing.
Okay, good, good. I did that on
Mhm.
purpose.
Okay, well, you can't be self-conscious. Half of learning is to, accept your blunders. The first step to success is to be embarrassed at first, but then you'll be able to do anything.
That's true. That's true. And we're just enjoying just having fun. One of the things that I've been really enjoying about making these music videos is just that, it's like a self-expression. It's a creativity. Just really getting yourself out there. I mean, I've sat in front of a piano before and just played random keys, and just even through that, without melody, without rhythm, still I would get like a connection, a certain expression, which is really cool. So,
Of course, and
you know,
music can really do that for you. I mean, you can really just kind of improvise, and even if there's some muddy sounds or whatever, something good will come out inevitably.
right. Yeah. Yeah, man, for sure. It's beautiful. Music is beautiful.
All
All
right.
right, let's do it. Let's do our Jingle Bells.
Okay. So we're gonna start. The first note's gonna be 3, which for you more advanced is gonna be E.
Hmm.
All right. And we are gonna use the pinky and the ring finger in this, unlike Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay,
Together.
ready? So 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Sorry, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 5. And you're gonna repeat the same thing. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3. 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 5, 5, 4, 2, 1.
Hey, I got it. I actually felt like I was playing along with you there.
You were doing good. I was watching you that whole time. Listening to
Watching,
you, rather.
thank you. I was going to say watching while playing, while saying the fingers as well. That's
Mhm.
very talent. That's very awesome, man.
We could also do a little rhythm exercise. How long do you want this video to be?
Yeah, man. I'm into doing whatever you want to do. I love the music ideas. So, anything that we can do that's going to be an exercise for our fingers, an exercise for our brain, while showing us some different beautiful melodies, rhythms, or ways of creativity and expressing ourselves, I think is a great idea. Sounds good to me. I would love to do it.
Okay, so this should be quick then. A case. Actually, I'm gonna do this in the half. So we've got this. The colored in ones are quarter notes, and the open ones, so this one and this one, are half notes.
Okay.
So what does that mean in terms of rhythmic value and the basics? So we can break this down to a clapping exercise. This has one beat, right? This has two. So it's how long you'd hold the note. So this would be clap, 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 hold, clap, 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 hold. And so if you were to translate that into piano, it would be clap, 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 hold, clap, 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 hold. So what we were doing in Jingle Bells.
Ooh.
And then the rest would be clap, 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 whatever.
Right. So, oh, that's cool.
Mhm.
Interesting.
So that's how you determine how long a note value is just with those two notes. And it gets more complicated. Eventually you reach like eighth notes, and it keeps going up by double the value every time.
Eighth notes and double the value.
Mhm.
Yeah, I see over there where the value is doubled over there on the
Mhm.
eighth note. Okay, interesting though. I like it. That's cool. Very cool lesson.
All right. And lastly, let's do a C scale.
Okay.
All right. So
What what does
a
that
C
mean?
scale. A scale is basically a movement based on a note from one part of the octave to the next. So we're going from
Okay.
here to here, but we're playing every note in between. And when you're playing piano, you're not going to want to play it like this. Because sometimes you'll have to play faster. Sometimes you'll need a finger doing something else while you're doing it, So it helps to have proper what's called fingering in this. So fingering is the way that you move your fingers, how you pass your fingers underneath. It really depends on just the way you move your fingers. It stops you from running out of fingers when you need certain things. Stops you from clashing, getting your hands in a knot. You kind of have to just know exactly how to do these. So I'm just starting with a simple scale, and this is a foundation for pretty much every scale. It's the C scale. It's the first thing that everyone has to learn. So, very simple. This is what it looks like when you're playing it. So, if you saw, I passed my finger under at a certain point. So, then my thumb went under this finger. And you see, I ended with my pinky on this note. So the goal of this really is to just play it cleanly so you can get from one place to the next without running out of fingers. Because if I don't do that, here's what ends up happening. And now I have to move my whole hand to the next note and shift, which just, that doesn't work. So
I saw going this way, you did C, D, E, then you went under to that F and went from there right?
Exactly. So
What about, go ahead,
now
sorry.
we're going to do this based on counting instead of note names. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Then you pass 1 under 3.
Okay.
So that's descending. We'll learn ascending in a bit.
Okay.
So you see how you can just go fast with this? So one, two,
Whoa.
three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, look at it.
Perfect. Look at you. Daniel, you're a natural.
Whew. Feels it feels good. It's kind of hard.
At first, it's going to be hard. It's going to be a little clunky, but as you move, it's going to be smooth. It's going to be easy, light. You can do it in your sleep. And you can keep going too. So, next one is going to be the way back. So, in this one, you're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2,
That one I find a
1.
little bit easier.
Yeah,
3, 2, 1,
it's
not 4, 3, 2.
oh, whoops.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Oh. Okay, okay.
So now let's try it together. Are you ready, Dan?
Let's do it.
All right. Nice.
Cool. 1,
Your
2,
piano
3.
sounded so good there. It was clean.
Oh, this is a nice one.
There you go.
Very cool. This is a very good exercise. This is very
Mm-hmm.
nice for the hand.
It gets your
And
fingers loose,
yeah.
and it's good to warm up this way. As you keep on going, you'll be able to go faster, and it won't even be something you have to look at. And oftentimes, as you get more advanced, you're not even looking at your hands.
So is this something that you warm up just one hand, or would you warm up both hands, like with the other?
You
Well,
can do
because
you can do
if
both at
this
once.
hand, because look, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then what about this way? It's just all backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
So
that way.
it's exactly backwards. So your hands are they're playing the same thing with different fingerings because you will
Oh,
inevitably run out of fingers.
so if you're going with the other hand, do you go like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1? Oh, and
See,
then
the exact
1.
same pattern, but instead of using it to go down, you're using it to go up.
Wow.
So you can warm up both hands at the same time, play 2 scales with this. Unfortunately, I'm holding my camera, so I'm kind of obligated to,
Right,
have one
right.
hand at a time. But it's the same thing.
So I think it's just very cool because if anybody's doing this at home, if you have a keyboard or piano, you can try these warm-up exercises. And even if you just have a paper piano like me, if you have a second one, then you can basically do one hand forward and back, or ascending and descending, right? And the other hand, and you can even challenge yourself to try to do both hands, which I might even try after this. It's pretty fun. It's pretty nice hand exercise.
Exactly.
Hand and finger exercise. Awesome. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Anything else that we should know? Anything else that's important as a
Um,
basic intro to piano?
I wouldn't even say intro to piano. I'd say important just for learning every instrument. There are definitely going to be times when you could get a little frustrated, times when, things aren't just clicking. Just, practice, take it easy, take a break, drink some water, and then come back to it because ultimately you can do whatever you want to do. you just have to work towards it.
Nice, nice, powerful. All right, and so maybe we'll end off like this. If somebody does enjoy this video, this activity, and they do get a keyboard and they do practice and play, and they eventually get better and better, maybe you can show us what it might look like if somebody becomes pretty good, what that might sound like when that person will play the piano.
Sure. Oh,
And
did my video disappear?
it froze a little bit. Hey, there we go. Yep. Perfect.
Sorry about that.
No problem. And I'm just going to mute myself just so that, you know, it's all the audio, all the sound is going to be totally focused on you.
Okay.
All right. So if somebody gets a chance to practice and practice, then they might be able to make some beautiful, beautiful sounds. And George, thank you for a beautiful video. I learned a lot. And I think everyone else who's watching probably did as well. And thank you for, you know, giving us your time and these beautiful sounds that you're going to be giving us as well.
Thank you.
All right, man. It's all you. Ooh, beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
So nice, so nice. And, you know, I've had the opportunity to see George play live, and it is just beautiful sounds, and just, you know, the sounds are really moving. And, you know, I think music is so beautiful because of that. So, you know, thank you for sharing that with us, with all of us here watching
Thank
this
you for letting
video.
me share.
Thank you, man. Thank you. All right. So, George, thank you again so much for your time, for your energy, for your music, for your sounds, for your wisdom.
Anytime.
George, is there anywhere that you have videos of you playing piano?
No, I actually don't. I keep them all on my phone.
Okay. Okay. Well, if there ever becomes a place that you put these, whether it's social media or anything, let me know. I'll definitely tag it in here. I'm sure people would love to check out your videos. If anybody does want to reach out to, George, you can always reach out to me. My information, my email is in the about of the YouTube channel. So, I could always reach out as well, maybe regarding lessons or shows, performances, anything like that. Anything regarding music, if somebody wants you to play, or even just for learning, for, that might even be something that could be done remote, kind of similar to how we were just doing our video right now. I guess somebody would probably need a keyboard though, at least.
That they would.
But step one is paper piano. So if it speaks to you, you can, always see if there's a way to work up to even like something basic that's not too expensive, probably as a next stage would probably still be doable. I would think, right?
Yeah, they sell very, very cheap pianos. You can probably get some for, honestly, I've seen them on like Craigslist pages for under $50.
Okay. So not too bad. Okay.
Not that I'm advocating for Craigslist.
So, all right, man. Well, thank you so much. Thank you again for everything. And thank you everyone at home for tuning in. I hope everyone enjoyed. One more round of applause for George. Woo!
Thank you.
All right, everyone at home, thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a wonderful time. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, week, summer, whatever season it is for you right now. Hope you enjoy. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.